When it comes to motorcycles that stand out for their simplicity, durability, and go-anywhere capability, few names command the kind of respect that Yamaha's TW series does. And now, the legend continues with the 2026 Yamaha TW225, a modern reimagining of one of Yamaha's most beloved dual-purpose machines. For decades, the TW has been a cult favorite among adventurers, beginners, and even experienced riders who want something light, versatile, and just plain fun. The 2026 TW225 takes that proven foundation and brings it roaring into the modern age, blending classic design with updated technology, improved performance, and a touch of rugged modern styling. The first thing you notice about the new TW225 is its unmistakable silhouette, the fat rear tire and minimalist frame that give it a look unlike anything else on the market. Yamaha has preserved that iconic big wheel personality but refined it with subtle tweaks that make it even more appealing. The 2026 version sports a slightly sharper headlight housing, now fully LED, a restyled fuel tank with modern graphics, and a seat design that's both functional and stylish. The new tank holds 8 liters of fuel and has sculpted side panels that make it easier to grip with your knees, giving the bike a more purposeful stance while maintaining its approachable size. The seat height remains friendly at around 795 mm, which is perfect for shorter riders and beginners, yet still comfortable for taller riders thanks to its flat and wide layout. The ergonomics have been tuned to suit both on-road cruising and off-road exploration, with a more upright handlebar position and wider bars for improved control. The TW225's minimal bodywork, combined with its exposed frame and mechanical components, gives it a rugged, utilitarian vibe, a machine built to take on dirt trails, sandy beaches, rocky paths, or city alleys with equal ease. Powering the 2026 Yamaha TW225 is a tried and tested 223cc air-cooled, SOC single-cylinder engine that has been updated for cleaner emissions and smoother throttle response. Yamaha has integrated fuel injection in place of the older carbureted setup, resulting in better cold starts, improved fuel efficiency, and more consistent performance in different conditions. It produces around 20 horsepower and 90 Nm of torque, which may not sound earth-shattering on paper, but in the real world, it's more than enough for what this bike is built to do. The torque comes in low and steady, making it extremely easy to ride at slow speeds or over uneven terrain. The 5-speed gearbox remains smooth and forgiving, with revised ratios that allow for a more relaxed highway cruise while still giving you enough low-end grunt to tackle hills or rough tracks. The clutch action is light, and the fueling is precise, giving you total control whether you're threading through traffic or crawling over rocks. The TW225 isn't about high speed, it's about control, stability, and confidence. With a top speed hovering around 115 km per hour, it's not a highway rocket, but for backroads, adventure routes, and everyday commuting, it's absolutely ideal. The frame remains a semi-double cradle steel construction, strong, simple, and durable. Yamaha has slightly improved the rigidity and weight balance to give it better handling without compromising its charm. The suspension setup has been refined as well. Up front, you get 33 mm telescopic forks with 180 mm of travel, while at the rear, there's a new, preload adjustable monoshock offering 160 mm of travel. Together, they make the TW225 comfortable and composed over bumps, potholes, and gravel. The suspension isn't too soft or too firm, it's tuned perfectly for mixed surface riding. Of course, the most distinctive feature of the TW225 remains those massive tires. The rear tire measures an impressive 180/80/14, while the front is a chunky 130/80/18. These wide, low-pressure dual-purpose tires are what give the TW its legendary traction and stability. They allow it to float over soft surfaces like sand and mud where other bikes would sink. Whether you're cruising through a forest trail, sliding across a desert dune, or navigating urban back streets, the TW's fat tires give you unmatched confidence and control. Braking duties are handled by a front disc and rear drum combination, simple, reliable, and easy to maintain. While it's not a high-performance setup, it's more than capable of stopping the TW's modest weight of about 130 kilograms. Yamaha has also introduced optional ABS for select markets, ensuring added safety on slippery surfaces. One of the most enjoyable aspects of the TW225 is its simplicity. It's the kind of motorcycle that doesn't overwhelm you with electronics or complicated systems. It's raw, mechanical, and honest, a direct connection between rider and machine. Yet, Yamaha has smartly included a few modern touches to make life easier. The new LCD digital instrument cluster displays a digital speedometer, gear indicator, fuel gauge, and trip meter. It's small but clear and adds a modern feel to the retro layout. The LED lighting all around a headlight, tail, and turn indicators. It not only improves visibility but gives the bike a premium look that blends old-school charm with modern appeal. Fuel efficiency has always been one of the TW's strong points, and the 2026 version continues that tradition. Thanks to its fuel-injected system and efficient tuning, it delivers around 35–38 km per liter, depending on riding conditions. With an 8-liter tank, you're looking at a range of over 250 km, perfect for weekend adventures or daily commutes. On the road, the TW225 feels unlike any other motorcycle. The big tires give it a planted, almost floaty sensation, and the steering feels light and predictable. You can take corners with confidence, glide over gravel, and maneuver through tight spaces effortlessly. Off-road, it feels unstoppable, as a kind of bike that encourages you to explore new paths without worrying about getting stuck. Its compact size means it can squeeze through trails where bigger adventure bikes would struggle, and its low-end torque lets it climb and crawl without drama. The engine has a thumpy, characterful note that adds to the fun. It's not loud or aggressive but has that distinctive single-cylinder rhythm that makes every ride engaging. Riders who enjoy mechanical feedback will love the way the TW225 feels alive beneath them. In terms of comfort, the wide seat and upright ergonomics make long rides surprisingly easy. The seat padding is thick enough to cushion rough terrain, and the overall riding triangle allows you to stay comfortable whether sitting or standing on the pegs during off-road rides. The mirrors, levers, and switchgear are all well built and easy to use, reflecting Yamaha's typical attention to detail. For 2026, Yamaha offers a variety of color schemes for the TW225, including desert tan, matte black, and rally blue, each with subtle graphics that emphasize its adventurous DNA. There's also a special Heritage Edition featuring retro-style decals inspired by the 1980s TW200, a nice touch for enthusiasts who appreciate Yamaha's legacy. Accessories have also been expanded for the TW225. Riders can choose from a range of official Yamaha add-ons like a small luggage rack, engine guard, skid plate, and even a soft banner system designed for lightweight adventure touring. These options make it even more practical for those who want to turn it into a small-scale adventure companion. Now, let's talk about price. The 2026 Yamaha TW225 is expected to be priced around $4,999, which translates roughly to a superscript 14.3 lakh in India and about PKR 15 lakh in Pakistan. For that price, you're getting a machine that combines reliability, fun, and adventure readiness in one affordable package. Compared to other dual-sport bikes in its range, the TW225 stands out for its personality. It's simple, approachable, and different. When you compare it to bikes like the Honda CRF 230L or Suzuki Van 200, the Yamaha TW225 feels more balanced and characterful. It's not just a commuter that can go off-road, it's a proper dual-purpose motorcycle that thrives on exploration. It's light enough for beginners, capable enough for veterans, and cool enough to attract everyone in between. What truly sets the 2026 TW225 apart is its identity. In a world full of high-tech adventure bikes loaded with electronics, the TW225 remains refreshingly mechanical and human. It's a reminder that fun doesn't always come from horsepower or digital dashboards. Sometimes it comes from simplicity, confidence, and the freedom to ride anywhere. Every twist of the throttle feels natural, every bump on the road feels like part of the experience, and every ride on the TW225 feels like a small adventure waiting to happen. Whether you're exploring the countryside, navigating city shortcuts, or hitting the beach for a weekend ride, the TW225 is your reliable companion that never complains, never quits, and always delivers smiles per mile. The 2026 Yamaha TW225 is not just a motorcycle, it's a lifestyle. It's for those who prefer the path less traveled, who find joy in exploration rather than speed. It's the bike that lets you slow down and appreciate the ride itself. It's built to last, easy to maintain, and designed to handle whatever comes your way. So, if you're looking for a motorcycle that blends classic character with modern dependability, that can handle both city streets and muddy trails, and that stands out for all the right reasons, the 2026 Yamaha TW225 deserves a serious look.